Alright, so basically what you can see here is the MTF barracks. The barracks are on that side. All the MTF teams are located here as the primary base. Usually they are on the move because, of course, they are a mobile task force. So they're not here all the time. But yeah, these are their primary base that makes sure that this site stays as secure as possible. So yeah, that basically conducts my tour over the facility. So I hope you find it informative, and I hope that I can make sure that the O5 is satisfied. Well, TheMBmulti, we're very impressed with the progress you've made thus far. Okay, thank you. Indeed, you seem to have everything under control. We will present the report to the O5, who will probably be as pleased as we are. Okay, that is fantastic to hear. I know I haven't been in the O5 for a little while, because of course I've been busy here, but it's also always good to know, so thank you very much. I will send you the financial documents of the costs and expenses and stuff of last season and the third quarter of 2016. I will email them to you guys, and I'll also make sure that you get the other reports, the containment breach reports, and the safety reports, and the what was it called again? The experiment logs that you asked for. I will send all of them via email, so just watch out for that. Yeah, you'll be getting them, and then the O5 can review it as well. You can figure that in your report. Okay, so you can stay here a little bit, wait for the military forces, and check them out if you want to see some more information here. You can ask some of the generals. They know a lot more about the MTF base than I do, because, of course, being a site director, I don't have a lot of time to be in the military anymore. And so you really should ask one of them if you want some more information, and also anyone if you want to go back to the helicopter pads. I guess you still know where it is, but I'll make sure that someone guides you back there. So, I'll be going back to work. I've got some experiments to conduct, so I'll hopefully see you soon in the O5 again, because I need to make a visit sometime, so goodbye. Oh, that went surprisingly well. Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome back to, to Adventures at Site-19, and this might be part 28. I think it is. Anyway, in the last episode, what did I do? Oh yeah, I added SCP 977. 966. 977. What the fuck I'm talking about? 966. And SCP 372, I think. Yeah, I think I added those two ones. Anyway, in this episode, as I said in the last one, I'm going to conduct some experiments on SCP-080 and SCP-472. But before I do that, I obviously had to had the O5 board guys coming over, which are these two guys over here. We just finished up the tour. As I said in the last episode, I wasn't going to show you everything because these are just boring old. Well, they're not old, man, but they're boring. They want to see the numbers and the stats and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's why I didn't really bother to show you guys that, because that would probably make a very boring episode. But yeah, we just finished up the tour. We ended up here on the Mobile Task Force barracks to show them our military force, to show them that we have actually everything under control over here. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Also, there's also a new person here, which is Dakota McFreakhouse. I actually added you in the last episode already, but I forgot to show you that you were here. So my apologies for that, but here you are. Alright, still, actually. You wanted to be a combat mobile task force soldier, so here you are. So obviously you are in the famous, well, it's not really famous, well, it's kind of famous, the new 7 squad, my squad, where I'm the general of. Although I'm not really around here that much, because I have the side director thing going on all the time. So yeah, there you are. And that's the only new person that's I have added. So, we're going to make our way over to the facility, of course, and we're going to conduct some experiments. Both of which are in the heavy containment zone, so... I really thought I would make that jump. So yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, first of all we're going to experiment do an experiment with 080, and after that we are going to do one with 472. Basically, we're going to set some class D's in both of them, and make sure that make sure that they die. I almost wanted to say and we're going to see what happens basically. Whoa. That's pretty weird. I mean, it's not really funny, but it would be kind of funny because you know that this is just chunk loading, so you can't see everything until you get close. But in some way, it would be quite funny if I think, oh, it's just chunk loading, but when I get over there, it's just like completely disintegrated. It's like an SCP escaped or something, and it just like wrecked havoc all over the facility, and just like half the island has exploded. And I just walking over here, it's like, oh, it's just loading chunks, nothing to worry about. And then it appears that it appears that the entire facility, the entire island / facility has just been evaporated into thin air. It would be funny in some way, but it would also be horrifying. But in some way, it would actually be quite funny. It was walking over there. Oh no, it's just loading chunks, nothing wrong. And then I take a closer look, and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I'll just go to my office really quickly. I know I have my book with me. Oh fuck. Let's see, is there anything I need from here? I have my book, so I can write down the test results. Yeah, SCP-000. I don't really think I need anything else. There's a Esther gas mask in there. Here are just all the documents. I haven't done any... I think in a minute. 914, 087, 872... 079, 108, 108, 217. Okay, so I already thought so, but just to make sure, I haven't made any previous experiments with these SCPs, so that's good to know, because otherwise I'm just doing the same work over again, so we wouldn't... Well, then again, it could be a good idea to check out whether we get the same results or not, but that's not really what I'm planning to do. Anyway. Alright, speaking with the guards in Sector 7? Yeah, okay. You guys need to send out 2 Class Ds. One of which you have to send over to SCP-080's containment chamber, the other one to SCP-472's containment chamber. I will be conducting experiments on those 2 SCPs, and I need Class Ds in those locations. Okay, thank you. So, those guards are going to send them over, so... I'm also making sure that some of the doctors are getting over there. So you'll probably hear some intercom voices soon. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to do those experiments right now. So just walking over there. Yeah, basically what we'll do is we send the Class Ds in there because we know that 472. The Bloodstone, I believe it's called, the nickname. We know that 472 gives you a lot of weird effects when you get close. So we're just going to see what those effects specifically are, because you get those effects when you get into a certain distance of SCP-472, and it just takes a little while until you actually die, because you do actually die if you stay there too close. So we're going to see what happens. We're obviously going to make sure that the Class D writes everything down. Put on the gas mask. And, so yeah, we already kind of... Oh, crap. I have to go to right, of course. We already kind of know what 472 does, but we have not really any idea what 080 does. I mean, we know what it does, kind of, but in Minecraft it might just be a different story. And that's what we're going to test out. A reminder. Class D personnel are death row inmates. One should not grieve over the loss of a Class D personnel. Class Ds are expendable. Keep them in mind. Stay aware. Stay vigilant. Okay, you've already made it. Thank you. Okay, so we are here with SCP-080. The Class D wasn't here yet, so we'll just have to wait a bit. Why is there no computer stuff over here? That's really weird. We really should have something like that down here. I'll make sure to grab a chest, actually. Oh, we have to wait for the D class anyway, so I'll just cut it out until we get there. Okay, so I managed to get some stuff in here. We're currently watching the D class. So we just hope to get him in. Okay, anyway. Attention D class personnel, please enter the containment chamber. Please approach SCP-080 for testing. D9738, do you copy? Over. I repeat, D9738, do you copy? We lost contact with the D class. Checking live status. Got visuals on the live status. Live status seems normal. D class is still alive. Symptoms show that it is fallen into a forced REM sleep. Retrieving D class now. Okay, so here we are again. They've removed the D class. That was kind of, well, as expected, kind of. Oh. So the D class. Okay, there we go. We can get back here to get some quiet sounds. Alright, so the D class just moved in there, and nothing really happens until he approached it, and then. Of course, SCP-080's effect became apparent. It just forced the victim forced the D class into a forced REM sleep. I haven't written it down yet. I still have to do this, but yeah, I will get that done later on. So basically, that doesn't really change anything. We could do like some more experiments later down the track, but for now, that is all the information that we need. All right. So furthermore, we're going to go to SCP-472, and we're going to see what kind of things that thing will do. Because we know it just drives you. We simply know that it drives you insane when you stay with it the whole time. But we don't know exactly how that's going to go. So that's what we're going to test today. And hopefully we can map it out to see what happens. Attention Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber. Please approach SCP-472 for testing. Make sure to write down any feelings or experiences during the exposure of SCP-472. Okay, so we just lost live readings with the D class, so I'm just gonna check on him to see how he's going. Oh! Okay. So the D class has died. Okay, the book survives. Good. I'm gonna rush in there and grab the stuff. Oh god! Slowness! Get out! Okay, it's gone. Alright, so what do we have here? We have his clothes, a bunch of bones from him, his gas mask, and his dialogue. Okay. Whew. Okay, so hopefully he wrote anything down. I couldn't really see what was going on in there. So let's hope that he actually wrote something down. Okay, start. Okay, so this is the start of the... Okay, oh, he wrote the times down. Fantastic. Alright, so I feel like I'm very tired. My movements are slow. That's at the start. Okay, so 1 minute in. I'm starting to hear strange noises around me, still feeling tired. 2 minutes in, my vision turns red. Everything I see looks slightly red. Also, I'm shaking all over without any reason. If you guys could pull me out now, that would be great. Yeah, no... Everything turns even more red than before. Everything is red like blood. Also, I'm starting to feel nauseous. I feel like the room is turning. 4 minutes in, everything is red. I cannot see anything beyond my feet. The color red engulfs me entirely. Still suffer from all previously mentioned effects. Get me out of here! Oh, my stomach hurts. I feel like something is crushing me from the outside. But there's nothing... Here, someone help me. I don't even know if anyone can still hear my screams. I guess we'll find this book. 6 minutes in, didn't write anything down. Subject D8473 has been found dead in the containment chamber of SCP-472. A physical, if that's how you write that, body, oh, what the fuck? Body, there we go, was not present. Victim seems to have been either exploded. Oh, I know what it says there. Or crushed to death. According to the subject's description. Done. Okay, there we go. Now we got our testing log. I'll obviously write this down in the computer. Great, we got our stuff. So I'll bring the stuff back over to my area, to my office. And then we can... oh, fucking hell. There we go. And then we can write a report on this. Okay, so those were 2 very successful experiments. We only lost 1 D-class because the other D-class that we tested with 080 only fell asleep. He didn't die. So those were 2 pretty interesting and also very valuable experiments. So I'll write some reports on this. And make sure that this... I'll let the O5 know about the results of the experiments. Especially the one that's... How the hell did I get a level 6? I had level 5 before. Did I grab any experience anywhere? Did I grab experience from the Class D that I robbed his stuff from? I guess I did. Because I didn't grab any... Okay, I don't even know. Anyway. Back to the office we go. work this stuff out. Oh. So yeah, we got a very nice description actually of what SCP-472 does, especially with the times in. So after 6 minutes of exposure to the SCP, the victim dies. We have no idea whether that has anything to do with his clothing or his physical appearance, because he was just a normal guy. He wasn't like specifically sturdy, like heavily muscled or anything, so that might have any effect. Also, he was wearing a gas mask. Maybe that it will reduce or maybe advance the things for the SCP. So I don't know. All right, further testing could determine whether the Is that how you write weather? No, not the weather as in the weather, but weather. I know. I'll have to look it up before I write it down. There, could determine whether the clothes or the dish, whether the chin or the clothes worn by the subject have any what's it called, effect on the time at which the effects of SCP-472 take, or something along those lines. So yeah, that could be future tests to see whether having no clothes at all or having super protective hazmat suits and stuff can change anything. We have no idea whether that has any change, whether that has any difference, whether we can do anything with that or not. I have no idea. We should check that out. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. Hope you almost enjoyed the video. So click the like button underneath if you liked it. Subscribe to be part of the Army so you never miss any new videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button on the left of here or the subscribe underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.